Good morning, student friends. Welcome to KLE BC Athene online YouTube classes. In this class, we are going to discuss about and one more control statements, that is decision making statement 1.2 if else statement. If else statement. Okay. So the syntax is if keyword inside a parenthesis expression or condition and if body inside if body statement 1 or statement 1 statement n, any number of statements inside if body. So if else statement associated with, so else keyword and else body using else keyword statement 3 statement n number of statement. Okay, so now you see the syntax. So if else statement means if it is attached with else body also, if body is attached with else body also. So immediately after the if body we need to write down else body. Okay, this is the syntax, general syntax of if else statement. So what happens, I will give theoretical concept flow of the execution. So if the expression result or condition result is true, then if body will be executed. This is already we have seen in the simple if statement. If the expression result or condition result is false, means 0, then that time this will not executed, then this will be executed. So at a time either if body or else body will be executed. So both body will not be executed at a time. So or at once only one body will be executed, either it will be if body or it will be else body. So based on condition, if the condition is true, if body will be executed. If the condition is false, else body will be executed. So this is the flow of execution. So if you want some theoretical line, right? If the expression result is true, true means non-zero value. If body will be executed. If the expression result is false, means 0, then else body will be executed. So I'll give an example and real time example. So if your age is crossing or in equals to 18 or greater than 18, you are allowed to go for voting. So if the election is going, so if you want to vote for a person, what they used to generally check? They used to check your age, whether the age is equals to 18 or greater than 18. So if the age is greater than or equals to 18, then you are allowed for voting. So if the age is not equals to 18 or less than 18, so you are not allowed to go for voting. So this is the example. I will give this example in program also. So I will write down the program. I will create a program, control 2.c hash includes stdio.h void main. Okay, So every time if you are doing any modifications or if you are editing, at the end you need to save the program, because the saved or latest program will be compiled. So I will declare a variable named as age. Okay, I will make use of printf scanf because I want to pass different values to the age variable. So I am writing a dynamic program. So printf /n means new line, enter your age. So this is a simple text message to the end user. After executing this program, he will understand I need to enter my age. Okay, scanf. So immediately after that I am using scanf because I am going to read that value inside my age variable, and age is of type integer. That's why I am using %d as format specifier. And address of age, I need to pass an address of age to scanf statement. So whatever the values we are reading at runtime from the console, that is going to store in age variable and address of variable. So now I will use if else statement. If first I will write down the syntax if, and if is attached with else body also. So now you see. So if is associated with else body, this is a if else statement. Here I have to pass an expression. What I will pass, what type of expression generally I am going to write? Comparison operation using relational operators. If age is greater than 18, if the age is greater than 18, then you are allowed to go for voting, or you are eligible for voting. Eligible. So what the message is saying, eligible for voting. If the age is not greater than 18, means this expression result is false. If the age is not greater than 18, what you have to do? So I will display one message, not eligible, not eligible for voting. Okay, so this is a simple if else statement program. Now you check the program, compile it, execute. So what message is coming? Enter your age. So screen is waiting. I need to pass an integral value. I will pass 19. Okay, enter. So eligible for voting because this condition is getting true. That's why this only if body is executing. If the expression result is not getting true or it is getting false, then else body will be executed. If it is true, this body will be executed. If it is false, else body will be executed. I will execute one more time. So I will pass 15. Now you are not eligible for voting because this result is getting as false. It is getting as 0. That's why this body is executed. But the age is equals to 18. So what output I may get? Generally eligible for voting, but I am not going to get not eligible because the expression is what I am writing. The age is greater than I am specifying. So what I have to specify here? If it is greater than or equals to 18, if it is greater than or equals to 18, then you are allowed for voting. So I will execute one more time. Now what I will pass? 18. Yes, eligible for voting. This type of expressions are if else statement. So if you write down many mathematical problems are solving using if else statements in C language. So we'll see more examples on this if else statements. If you want an example, I will copy this one. Control C, and this is example 4. So this type of expressions are based on our decision. So if the decision is true, then you execute some parts of the program. If the decision is false, you execute some other parts of the program. In this, in simple if, what is going to happen? If the decision is true, you execute the part. If the decision is false, you are not going to execute parts of the program. You are skipping this part. That's why decision making or control statements, what it is going to say, if you want to execute or skip some parts of the program, then we have to go for control statements. So altogether expressions, control statements and operators, all together we will see more examples. That time you will get to know how the keywords will work, how the statements will get executed, how the flow of the program will be there in the programs. Okay, thank you guys. In the next class we'll see nested if else statement.